Today, we say goodbye to our boat Thalia, at least for a little while. We are going on a bit of a side quest for our boat all the way in Denmark. The boat's previous owner Casper listed 2 sail drive legs that he had stored in Europe as part of the sale. Although selling it to Americans, I think he thought we would just want to sell them and not come all the way to his house to get them. But we're all at Patrick's mercy for this decision. I get a trip to Denmark out of it though, so I can't really complain. And at least we're leaving Thalia in some very capable, albeit goofy hands.
There's my cute wife.
This is gonna be our first time really getting off the boat since we bought her. We're actually leaving for like kind of fun. So,
kind of fun, yeah. It's like a boat side quest adventure. So how are you feeling?
Pretty good. I mean, we've traveled a lot.
Just a quick jaunt over to Denmark.
Yeah. So I feel like I really have pretty good knowledge of like what do I need to bring, and like how to pack my bag. So that's helpful because previously, if this was like our first trip overseas, I would be like really lost on what I needed.
It's kind of easy not to overpack so much right now.
Emotionally, I'm like a little bit sad because I love our boat. I'm also excited. Like it's a weird mix of like I'm excited to get off the boat, but I'm a little bit sad about getting off the boat. So I'm hoping that after this trip, we'll be feeling refreshed and it'll be like feel really good to come home and just like appreciate our boat for what she is after our little break.
I'm feeling pretty good about leaving. I feel like we got everything situated in the way it needs to be. And I'm so happy that like Brett and Marissa are gonna be around to, you know, check in on Thalia and watch her. It's funny, I feel like I was like so excited for like a little bit of a break from the boat. And now that we're like, now that we're at the part where it's like, okay, we're about to leave, I'm kind of like, oh, I can't wait to get back on the boat. It's kind of like some mixed emotions, but I'm super excited to go and get these drive legs and see Casper and see Denmark and everything.
We are using credit card points to fly to and from Denmark to get the drive legs. When we looked into getting the drive legs shipped to the United States, they quoted us at about $5,000, which was not doable for us. So Patrick, being very Patrick, looked into using credit card points to book us 2 business class seats that included 2 70-pound checked bags each. In total, we should be spending around $1,000 on the whole trip outside of the points.
Okay, we're ready for an adventure.
Back padded up.
Very good.
Marissa.
Yes.
How do you feel about watching the boat?
I feel so ready and so good about it. I'm gonna use your table and I'm just gonna like do my work every night and drink coffee, and I'm gonna listen to the Navy sounds at night when they do like their thing, and I'm so excited. And I'm gonna throw a rager, so we'll record it to show you guys.
Perfect,
but we're gonna invite a bunch of people over to Patrick and Michaela's boat, and we're gonna take it out, and we're gonna go sailing, and we're gonna flip it, and then we're gonna flip it back, and then we'll bring it back, and it'll be like we never touched it. You'll never know. Oh, hi.
You'll never know. Hey, how are you doing?
Hey, good. All right.
All right, amazing.
Are you Europe ready? Are you ready for Europe?
Yeah, we're ready.
Got it.
Love you. Bye.
Bye, Michaela. Have fun in Europe. Love you.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Go deep, mute out the chatter, feel it, burn off the fire, let go.
I swear I've never noticed boats as much as I do now. I was watching them sail around the bay our entire descent into Copenhagen.
Just stepped outside in Copenhagen for the first time. Both pretty beat. It's a bit of a long travel day, but nothing terrible.
Yeah, I
As
guess
Patrick put it, is easier than crossing the Gulf Stream was.
Yep, exactly. Compared to like
times.
24 hours of throwing up. Yeah, this wasn't so bad. It has been like 16 hours and we slept probably 4.
Yeah, so we're both really tired.
But it's okay if we can just stay up tonight just till like 10 or 11. Then
And
we'll
we'll
be
be on the
good.
right schedule.
We'll be on the right side of things. I think we're gonna have a lot of fun here.
We took 2 flights to get to Copenhagen. The first was an 8-hour flight from Washington, D.C. to Switzerland with a 4-hour layover, and then the second was just a quick 2-hour flight over to Copenhagen, Denmark.
Go deep, mute out the chatter, feel it, burn off the fire, let go until there's peace.
first thing we did in Copenhagen was check out the marble church opened in 1894, and then walked around Amalienborg Palace, which I believe is the royal family's winter home. I did really enjoy seeing the guards outside the palace. We walked over to the kissing stairs and then got to try Smorrebrod for the first time. I know I'm pronouncing that horribly. I'm sorry, I tried. This is an open-faced sandwich that we got to eat a lot of during our time in Denmark.
Trying a Danish delicacy for the first time. Kind of nice?
Yeah, I really like it. I didn't think I'd like the rye bread, but I do.
What does it taste like?
It almost tastes like sourdough.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. With avocado and potatoes on it, so how could that be bad?
Yeah, this one's salmon.
This one's salmon.
I feel like this is really fancy. I feel like the normal Danish kind is supposed to be pretty normally.
Yeah, it's super good.
Oh yeah?
Both of them are really good. Right?
Wow. That's so good. That's crazy. Yeah, that is way better than I thought it was going to be.
I know.
The bread is super nice.
I try the salmon one. Okay. I like that one even better.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That is so good.
That's it. We're moving to Denmark.
We're at least learning how to make this bread.
How to make rye bread?
Yeah, that can't be that hard.
As people who don't bake.
I've made bread before. I used to be the sourdough king of Chicago.
Yeah. That's what people called you.
That's because of my sour attitude.
You look handsome.
Thank you. So do you.
Thank you.
One of my favorite things we did on our first day was go to the Rosenborg Castle, which was originally built as a country summer house in 1606. It was gorgeous and had a lovely garden outside. I hope in future trips we get to see more castles because I find them really fascinating.
First day in Denmark, how are you feeling?
Good. We've gotten some really good food. We've seen a castle.
We saw some sailboats. That was kind of fun.
The boats were cool.
Yeah, kind of a relaxed first day. We woke up and then ate breakfast and then went and took a nap. Because I think it was like 2 in the morning for us. So it was just like, I think we've seen a lot of like the touristy stuff of just like walking around the main downtown
It's really good.
area with like churches and castles and stuff. But super fun. Quite the vibe. This is our first time in Europe too.
Then we walked around Nyhavn Harbour, which has a bunch of those famous colorful houses. We found it really easy to navigate the city. We mostly walked, and our feet were killing us at the end of the day, but I would say one of the best travel tips we've picked up on over the last few years is finding a rental or a hotel close to the metro line that is outside of the downtown area. Because it's really easy to hop on a train for a few stops, and you save so much money staying outside the main tourist area. The next day, we took a train to Malmo, Sweden. Going to Sweden has always been a dream of mine, so it was really awesome that we got to include it on this trip and make a day out of it.
How's being in Sweden, my Swedish gal?
It's good. I feel as if this is where my blood belongs. I'm just kidding. No, it's really cool. It's cool that we're just like happen to be able to take a day trip with just a 40-minute train ride over here. So really exciting that we get to check off like being in, we don't get to see a ton of Sweden, but we've been now.
Yeah.
We're spending a day here, so that's awesome.
We'll be back. We have a magnet now.
We got a magnet from Copenhagen and from Sweden now for our fridges. Or from Denmark and Sweden for the fridge, so.
So we're keeping the tradition going, buying a magnet everywhere we go.
Oh no, he flumped.
Shut down. When I was reading about Sweden, it's like you gotta try a cinnamon roll and you gotta try the princess cake. So here we are.
I've never tried marzipan before. I think this marzipan is great, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not nearly as gross as I thought it would be. Based on like, sorry, there's a scene in Gilmore Girls where they hate it.
They hate the marzipan?
Yeah, so I always just imagined it was gross, but it's really not bad. I like it.
That's funny.
We walked around the prettiest garden we've ever been to in our lives and spent way too long here with the flowers. Thankfully, neither of us are allergic to bees. Also, we got to eat Swedish meatballs in Sweden. How cool is that?
How do you feel about a swan?
I've never seen one.
There's no way you've never seen a swan.
I don't think I have. When?
I don't know. They're coming over to you though.
On our last day in Copenhagen, we went to Tivoli Gardens, the third oldest operating amusement park, which opened in 1843. This place is incredibly whimsical. I can't quite explain it, but it was so charming. It really had a magic quality to it.
Is so whimsical and cutesy, like more than I've never seen a park like this.
Yeah,
Amusement park.
I don't know if I mentioned it, but it's like it's said to have been where Walt Disney got inspiration for like Disneyland or whatever. And you can kind of tell. It's like really just an adorable park.
We got these little candies. Wrong way. We got these little candies that have windmills.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen them like get made online a bunch of times where people like roll out the candy and stretch it a bunch of times, and then like they cut it open and it's like, oh, what's inside?
Yeah, but we've never tried them. Oh man.
Michaela's going for it.
Hold on, I'll show you it once I get it open. I can't open it.
Dink it?
Wait, I gotta show them the windmill.
Oh, sorry.
Will it focus? Look at how
There you
cute
go.
that is. Alright.
Dink it. And I think it's a hard candy, so you're just supposed to suck on it.
It's nice. It's kind of like a sucker without the stick.
That's a good way to describe it. What a fun time.
I'm not the biggest hard candy person, but I like it. It's cute, which is why I wanted it.
Yeah. I didn't know she wasn't a hard candy person. I don't know why we bought it.
I'll eat them.
After a few wonderful days in Copenhagen, it was time to take the train out to Casper and Louisa's house and pick up the drive legs for the boat. We know it's uncommon to have a relationship with the previous owner of our boat, but we are so grateful to Casper and Louisa for keeping in touch and helping us troubleshoot issues when they come up. Although Patrick has spent a lot of time talking to Casper on the phone about various boat issues, it was a little strange to just show up in Denmark. I don't think anyone really knew what to expect because none of us had really spent that much time together. And the time we did spend together was very stressful, with them packing up their lives on the boat to head back to Denmark and us buying and moving onto a sailboat with no experience. But they were so incredibly welcoming to us being in their home, we ended up staying with them for a few days. They showed us around their town, and Louise and Casper made us some lovely meals. We got to hang out with their boys and their new puppy Bingo. Honestly, couldn't be more grateful that we all get along so well. We really had a wonderful time with them. It was our favorite part of the trip.
I got that on video. We're taking it to the authorities. How's the ice cream?
Make me see with eyes so clear. Nothing's lost, there's nothing left to fear. Oh, these dried up bones are running wild on this old night. Sitting by the traffic light zone. I don't know if I should go.
Hi, Bingo! Who's a cutie?
We're not going into the water. We did that yesterday. Can I help you with something?
You're getting some dog snuggles.
Yes, I needed them.
Unfortunately, the time has come to pack up these super heavy drive legs.
It took a bit of power to get those drive legs down into this workshop, but they're in pretty good shape, honestly. Like, one's in okay shape and one's, I think, in really good shape. So super hyped to have them, but now it's just going to be about like disassembling them in order to take them back in checked bags. So this would be kind of an adventure, but I'm sure I'll learn a lot about the drive legs. So, you know, all part of the journey.
Louisa took us around town to some thrift stores so we could buy luggage and blankets to wrap the parts in.
Thrifting in Denmark, trying to find suitcases. Found one. This is like a okay option, but it's a little smaller. Definitely getting the black one. Look at this place. It's like the marine consignment shop of thrift stores. It just like keeps going on and on and on. But all good. We got one suitcase for sure. I don't know. We could roll it up. We could put it with the drive legs.
Make it a book container.
We could hang it up in the boat.
There's no wall big enough for that to hang in the boat.
We'll put it on a flag.
How much does that one weigh?
56.5 pounds. These two are like 72 pounds, just slightly too much. And then these ones are like 55 pounds. So you just gotta shift a little bit of the weight. How much does a one propeller weigh? Oh, it says like 68 pounds.
But now what can you take out of the other bag?
This one's a little easier, I think. It says 68.5.
Woohoo!
Now that's a lot of luggage.
You excited?
Yeah, I'm excited to get back. I'm not super excited about moving all this stuff, but we tried to make it as simple as possible. All we have to do is get it up on the train. The train takes us directly to the airport. We're staying at a hotel in the airport. Then we just have to take it to the terminal to like get the bags checked. And all of them are underweight, so everything should be okay. But the thing about buying bags at Goodwill is none of their wheels are very...
Yeah.
How are you feeling, my beautiful wife?
Very, very, very anxious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if other people experience this, but I say I get anxious arms.
Yeah.
Like,
shake them out.
I just feel like I need to move my arms. No, I'm excited. Hello, you're stepping away from me.
Sorry, I was trying to get you and all the luggage to see you and your anxiety.
Here's all of my baggage. This is what's normally in my head.
This is my baggage, emotional or otherwise.
Yes, I am anxious about this train ride because we gotta get all of this onto the train. After that, I think I'll be doing better because then we're like at the airport already. We just have to check them in. We won't really have to deal with them until we land. So
Simple as.
that part, I'm like, that'll be okay.
It's Casper.
Casper!
Hello!
We were just talking about our immense amount of luggage.
Love to see you all that thing for the next 24 hours.
Yeah,
Could be amusing.
yeah.
It'll be good stuff.
Sad to see you guys go.
Yeah, we're sad to go to.
I'm overwhelmed with joy. So I'll tell myself it's not anxiety, it's joy.
It just says joyous.
Yeah, I'm very full of joy.
Rich in bags.
Rich in bags. But I tell you, I don't know if I've ever been more grumpy at Patrick than I was moving these bags around. They weighed about 60 pounds each. So not only did we have our own luggage, but we each had to pull 2 60-pound bags around. The thrift store bags are cheap, but not sturdy. We definitely lost a wheel or two in the process. Thankfully, once we checked into our flight, we only had our own bags to lug around again until we landed in Chicago to see some friends and family. We only had 30 minutes in between flights this time, and when I say we had to run to our gate, I mean we really were the crazy people running through the airport, but at least those heavy bags were checked and not with us. We ended up storing the drive legs at Patrick's dad and stepmom's house. Both of us overflying at this point, we decided we would take the rental car back to our lovely boat on the East Coast. We decided not to vlog while we were in Chicago. We really just wanted to spend as much time with our family and friends as we could and enjoy it and not be shoving cameras in their faces. But it was lovely. We got to stay with our friends, Megan and Jeremiah, and their dog Luna. And then I got to see my mom and some of my brothers and their wives and aunt and uncle and cousins. And we got to see Patrick's dad and stepmother and grandma and aunt and uncle. And it was all just really lovely, and just really appreciate that even though we don't get to see our families often, they're there for us and supporting us and happy for us. We're gonna miss them a lot, but we are both really looking forward to getting back to the boat today and seeing Brett and Marissa and just getting to go home. It's been a few weeks and I miss our lives. So I'm really excited to get home today. We made a quick stop in Cleveland. We're actually driving back to the East Coast, so get back to boat life here. I'm gonna miss real showers. We can see her. It's been so long. That's our home.
Oh, we made it. We made it home.
How long were we gone?
I want to say like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Quite the adventure. But it's only kind of just beginning, you know? It feels good to be back. I'm excited to see what's going on inside.
Well, we just walked inside and Brett and Marissa left us some beautiful flowers on the table.
And a skeleton.
It's all clean in here. Probably cleaner than we left it, to be honest.
We left in a little bit of a frenzy.
They're so sweet. I love them.
Yeah.
Thank you, Marissa.
We are feeling so grateful and blessed to have this time to go on a little adventure, pick up the drive legs, see Casper, Louisa, and their family, as well as our own families back home. After 3 weeks off the boat, we were more than ready to get back to our home and friends.